We are striving to be an impeccable person and an improved person and an impactful person. That is the three main things that Thaddeus was focusing. So how much you become impeccable and improved and impactful now? So some of the tools helped you very well and you are still applying it. Knowing is one thing, applying is the other thing actually. We may be knowing, we became more knowledgeable, but how much we are applying and how put into your life, that is very important. That's the point where we have to look back and come to that point actually. So where actually when we are becoming impeccable person, no, where we are focusing on concentration and what we are working actually. We are working by telling impeccable, actually where you focus on. You focus on your body. So there is a different way of doing those kind of things. So different people adopt different type of techniques for doing that. The main point is that whatever the thing we desire or whatever thing we want to achieve, we get the ability to achieve that only if our thoughts, words, and actions are aligned. So most of the time we think something and speak something and do something. So when we becomes more aligned to our thoughts, words, and actions, then we becomes more purposeful, more fruitful person. For that, our body and mind is the instrument. Okay, whatever we say, me, there is a you more than what you actually mean by you. That is your body or mind. Something you is there or something me. If I am telling I, even though I generally we see that I is my body or mind, like that I will represent, but that I is something bigger than that I is there. So getting the connection to that I, so we have to work on our body and mind. That is, body is more accessible to us, mind is also a little bit accessible to us. These days, people find it very difficult getting some time for their mind and body. For body, we have to do exercise. There is no other thing, whether we have to do some exercise, some yoga or some walk like that, or some game, or something like that we have to do. Then only the body, we have to physically move. Otherwise, there is no other method to do that. For mind thing, to get us aligned to our real self, a simple exercise like observing our breath. Even though you don't have much time to do a lot of complicated meditations, if you do at least 5 or 10 minutes, simply sit and observe your breath, that itself will become a meditation. If you can do it 10 minutes, just watching your breath, that way you can advance. After that, you can advance. You can watch your body also. You can just focus, observe your leg, nails, elbow, stomach, ears, eyes, each and different parts of the body. If you just scan through that or just observe that, we can feel that, because we are not giving much attention to our body and our mind, so, or even what is happening within us. So simply, if you are focusing little bit or observing our breath itself, becomes very useful, and it will actually help us to get rid of these tensions, and also to get a healthy body also. It helps us, because at some point we are giving attention to us. So when we give attention, then that things become more, it will grow or it will cure, like that. So observing our breath is one thing. We can observe our body, we can observe our surroundings, what sound is coming or whatever happening, we can see what is there, like that. We can observe our surroundings, and those practices will to help us to get it more aligned and more powerful, that our thoughts and words and actions are aligned, so that when we can get the result like that. So the body and mind part and the soul part, that we call in different way. So that alignment is very important, and that's the all practices what we are doing. So the meditation is also something like that. Even our household, our mothers, those all people, even though they are not, no, purposefully they are not doing meditation, but by doing their work with full focus and being at that moment, they become meditative. So if you are doing something, even if you are playing some game with a full focus and being at the present that moment, it's something equivalent to our meditations actually. So that is if you are working also, if you are fully focused and work in a pleasant nature, then it becomes a meditation to us. That way also it supplement compared to that we have to separately dedicated some time for meditation like that. But that is the area where as an impeccable person, impeccable you, that we have to strengthen our body, strengthen our mind, and strengthen our soul. That is strengthening our soul is to find out our true self, so that our mind and body will act according to our wishes. That is the stage we want to reach. That is the impeccable me, that I have control over me, that steadfast mind I will have that. So that is the thing that we are working. All these techniques, all the religion, all the modern techniques, for that only. That is the first part. That is impeccable you. Impeccable you is where you have that great body and great mind to achieve great things.